Oh, look how simple things used to be. Not after until the Fidget Spinner Express started years ago. As a tech enthusiast, I'm sad. The smartphone race was such a ride, right? But now phones are just like laptops. They're pretty much figured out only small updates each year. And I've waited for this point to see the same recipe for so long, for a lot of companies too. I mean, unless you get into wild gimmicks that don't really change the core smartphone experience. I mean, regular foldables haven't taken off. Gosh, I remember when I couldn't wait for the next round of smartphones to come along just because it was so exciting. This is like the third year in a row where I just haven't given a damn. The smartphone goes back to PDAs, but the modern glass rectangle started here. Although technically the first capacitive touchscreen phone was the Prada phone. What is this? Well, you can almost tell by the pathetic 4 gigs that it's got in it. This is the first ever iPhone. I mean, I remember there were just rumors forever about Apple coming out with a phone back in the day. Development started in 2005. Back then, iPod was king. Like, the iPod video just came out. Apple was already a cultural icon. I love that while they're working on this, they were also working on this. These released the same year. Compared to new phones, this is positively out of date and it's very funny and bulky to look at. But when you put what another cutting edge device of the time was next to it, you go, oh gosh, that thing's a dinosaur. But it was January 9th, 2007. It was a phone, an iPod, an internet communication device. And boy oh boy, that keynote was carefully worked out. Like, in rehearsals, it crashed constantly. Like, there's a cable in the bottom of the phone at the keynote. That was keeping it alive. There was a very careful script outlining what apps to touch on, what song to play and when. All the developers in the front row who put this thing together were terrified. But we know the history, mate. Keynote, smash success. iPhone took off. We're stuck with it to this day. So, like, Samsung Galaxy S2, that's really when, like, the mega screen phones became popular, and that's where we are. That's ultra modern. But the traditional big screen is this thing. 2007, I had a super cool phone. It was really cool, yeah? It looked like this. This was a good phone, a really good one. Look at the size of this screen. You know what I mean? This was a huge screen. Screen resolution of this guy, 480 by 320. And amazing, it actually has a Samsung CPU inside of it. And kind of ironic that Apple has actually overtaken them in like chip design, considering tough luck there, Smaznug. And at this point, like, touchscreens were the coolest thing in the world. Like, the touch version of this came out like months later, September 2007. But it wasn't perfect. It really wasn't. No, it didn't actually have a very good email client. The camera stinks. You can't put your own wallpapers on it. No 3G. No 3G. And the App Store didn't actually happen until like 2008. No apps to start with, and only AT&T. But this was fertile soil for the future to grow from. Like the choice of just making it one big screen. Because if you have buttons set in plastic, you can't change that after you ship it. Whereas with a big screen, the app can change where the buttons go. It can be whatever it wants. Hey, in October 2007, right, only a few months later, the iPhone was the 4th best-selling handset in the US, trailing the Moto Razr V3. Fair enough, I had one of them. It was great. The LG Chocolate. Nah, I mean, that's what cool phones used to look like. And the LG VX 8300. The people thought that looked cool. I mean, Razr, cool as heck, but my gosh, the iPhone was like 3 generations ahead of everybody else. Like, the first Android phones were responses to this and playing catch-up. I mean, not like now where like a mid-tier smaznug like smashes Apple flagships from only like 3 years ago. This isn't just a dummy handleable model, mate. This cat works. Yes, good, you didn't make a liar out of me. The home button's a bit fiddly. Can you believe it's nearly 20? Help! I love how modern OLEDs are just like black, properly black, and these fugly early color panels. It's like grey. Slide to unlock. Apple didn't invent it. I got that wrong, but I mean, they made it popular, didn't they? That doesn't hold up in court. Oh, this one's been jailbroken. Which was the trend at the time because, the Apple software at this point was very, very simple. Oh, look in the corner, it says iPod instead of music. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's nothing on it, but it's like reasonably zippy still. I just want to see the old OS. Oh, man, I'm getting nostalgia trips here. Brungus. Send a message to Brungus. Focus Chungus. I like how, no, if it's like capital letters or non-caps, the letters don't change. So many vintage memes with this format. Oh, this does have the App Store. Hang on, what OS is this? Oh, look how old and... I mean, it's not fugly, actually. I actually like the more detailed, like, little icons and things. 3.3 gig... No, 3 gigs available. Woof. gosh, I got video files bigger than that. It's 3.1.2. Very, very up to date. This is still kind of crumbling if, like, you know, it had 3G and you'd actually get it on the thing. Oh, look, the iPod tab. Shake to shuffle, cute. Now, hang on. Let me get this on the Wi-Fi. I want to see how far we can get. The answer is no, it won't get on my Wi-Fi. Well, luckily the old iMac here, look at this old wireless mouse. Isn't it gross and you don't want to touch it? This thing is an iMac from 2007, and that is perfect for this. We can at least sync up to it and get it to do something. Wait a minute, voice memos! Old voice memos! Oh my goodness, look at this! Oh, I gotta leave, hang on. Nah, why the VU's not working?
So what, it's one time, mate, I figured that I'd just make my own sausage roll factory, hey, because I like sausage rolls so much. Instead of having to, like, walk down the neighbour's house and steal them out of their chest freezer, I could just make them in my backyard or something, mate. But, like, I don't have any capital to, like, start a business or to get employees, so I'm just forcing my nana to just make 10,000 sausage rolls an hour, and, like, you know, she's really letting down the side, mate. She's only made 8,000 an hour, and I think I'm gonna sack it.
Plugging in my nugget. Watch out, I'm on it. There's new software? Really? No, don't update it. It's got an old version. Killer. Oh, okay. I guess they deleted everything off of it, but it seems it's still Rajiv's phone. I mean, I got funny junk on here from like stupid nuggets. Look at these apples. I want those apples. What's this? I mean, we gotta have that on there. Gotta have that. 0 photos. No, we'll do it. 11. Yes. Oh, yeah, come on. Show me. Yeah. That's sunflower. Oh, that's a naughty potato that I found. Yeah, and I made naughty chips with it. Isn't that something? Ha! There's Bitey Frank when she was a baby. There's Frank making that face. There's a Teletubby from a nugget that was saved onto it. I'm glad. Oh, good. Apples. Oh, can we make this the wallpaper? Yes! Yes, we can! I think this came from a Samsung device. Let's see. No, bag. Oh, the home button's so sad. Get out. Oi. Oh, is it only the front? Ugh. Fine. Wow. The old days really were simple. That's the first day I ever held Frankie. Look at that little snooty. Look, there's the mole on my hand there. Look at the size of that head. Look how tiny the noodle be. She's such a little lady. She just poos bigger than that now. Gotta love that 30 pin. I mean, not really. It was good to see it go. Oh, and look at that headphone jack. It was like recessed in there. Everyone hated it because it meant that you couldn't actually get like big headphone ends in there. You know, ones where you can like put an embigger on it. You can't put them in there. Yeah, they got rid of that pretty quickly. Oh, and they've only just started getting rid of this switch, which is like my favorite switch, the mute silence one. It's amazing how much of the iPhone they had figured out. Like, the form factor is so similar. I mean, except for the button there, unless you get an SE. Where's that camera? It's loading. Oh gosh, the swan that you're trying to get a photo of before it bites you would have already bitten you. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Yep. Uh-oh. Mate, come on. I'm going to have to turn it on and off just to get hold of the camera. Okay. Uh-oh. Maybe it does need that update. Let's update it. I want to use that camera. I'm going to restore it as well. I'm going to go one step further. Yeah, do it. Yeah. What do we get? Improved accuracy and reported battery on iPhone 3GS. Well, that's not my phone. Love that their servers are still supporting these like updates. It's nice. It's good to see. What are you telling me? What are you telling me? Why? What? No. Oh, here we go. That's it. No! Did you just break my phone? Did you just break my damn phone? No! Oh, I should have left it. Oh, I got greedy. Can I get in? You piece of crap. Oh, I've blown it. No! Oh, I'll never update things again! Well, if you want to smell the crap camera, so did I. Well, I mean, it was fun looking at the... Still a cool time warp. I guess I'm lucky that it even turns on at this point with its original battery. Seemingly original battery. But you saw on those pictures, the screen still looks pretty good. And that's the thing with a lot of smartphones is that nowadays, even like 10-year-old phones still look pretty dang good and can even get on the internet so you can leave hateful messages about things that matter to you. Really upset I balked my phone by updating it with genuine Apple hardware. You can join the others and right. Well, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Huge thanks to my floaties, big time. Oi, I got extra vids there, mate. I'm opening Kinder eggs 2 times a week, $2.80 a month, mate. There's even other videos where I watch car stuff. There's a Frank there. There's other things. You know what, mate? I'll see you all next time.
Look at this dingus butt. It being a dingus butt thingy. She's so full of poo, but she won't do it. Just pour already, Frank.